What's up, people? How's it going? Sorry about that. Bit of a weird start. My emulator went a bit weird. Yeah, we're all good now, I think. Basically, what happened was I pressed. Let me just stop this music. I pressed tab, which apparently sends the game into like some kind of ultra fast mode. It's called like turbo mode. So everything was going like 100 miles an hour, the entire emulator. So I think we're fine now though. It's going to be the I think we're near the end, so it's going to be the last one, I imagine. But yeah, let's. I think we should just crack on and kind of see how weird this is going to get. I remember, yeah, I mean, last stream was very, very, very weird. So we're going to try and get... Going to be lots of scares, I imagine. Because by the end of the last stream, I was literally jumping at every single moment. So yeah. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Okay, yeah, we ended in the amusement park, I remember this, and this thing dropped on the floor so we could save, and I just jumped out of my skin. I think I put it on the highlight. A lot of highlights last stream. Oh god, then get his handgun ammo. I think this is, yeah, so we've now got the key to the roller coaster. So we can stop dying there now, which is good. What's our ammo situation like? Yeah, there we go. Key to the roller coaster. Let's reload that. I can't reload that. We can get hardly any submachine gun ammo in this entire game. Actually, what's our overall ammo for the gut handgun, just so we know where we're at? Okay, so we've got 20 bullets. It's not too bad. Still. I think we're going to go... We have to go right to the roller coaster now. And there's stuff outside here, I believe, so we're going to have to run when we get out here. Have we got everything we can get? Just double check. What's here? Anything here? No. Have we got a map of this area? No. Okay, so this is the place from our dream at the very beginning of the game. We're going to run to the roller coaster now. Okay. Straight run to the roller coaster. And get in that console room. Should be dogs here, I think. Run around them. Oh, don't hit me. There we go. So loud. Now we can go in here. What is that? Someone's leg. I think must be some gadget to control the roller coaster. Don't know how to make it work though. There's a power switch on the left hand side. Yes. So now I think that thing will stop moving around. Like the thing on the track. So we should be able to go along here now. Okay, if I'm wrong, we should die right here. Okay, good. Change of cutscene. Oh no! Who the hell turned it back on? Not again. I'm sorry. What? Did we survive that? Oh, we did.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Badass.
What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when Alessa, Mother of God, truly awakens,
Oh, it's Alessa,
Yeah?
Mother of God, isn't it Mary?
she will usher in the
Or is there something
eternal
else going on?
paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you.
When did the detective turn so
Still
badass?
don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
He's gonna die, isn't he? We've woken up on top of a ticket booth. Pretty adventurous places we've been waking up in this game. Where are we? This is a new place. Okay. The Haunted Mansion. We're going to the Haunted Mansion. I think we're already used to that kind of place though. But if we have to. Love going to haunted mansions in games. Always fun. Borley Haunted Mansion. Oh, we can save. That's good. Looks like a standard house on the outside. Oh, Halloween style, guys. Very fitting. Pumpkins are out. I'm going to go ahead and equip my gun. What's our health thing looking like? Not too good either.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Well, there's nothing to really look at here, is there? Let's go in. Got a gun ready.
Help! Help! voices. A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Ah, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died.
It's a lot of blood for one person.
By suicide.
Oh my god, look at that. Creepy. Don't know if it's broken or just for decoration. Okay. Gun is very close to me right now. God, this place, why the hell? I hate haunted houses in real life as well. Don't get up. Oh!
That's Danny.
Oh my god!
Fine young man, but quite friendly as you can see.
Oh my god.
He was so eager to meet you. His
Jesus
hometown
Christ.
is New Orleans, but he came here
Whew.
after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
Jesus. Is that an actual person? It's a real dead body. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this? Can't go around, okay. Bookshelves are cram a book, they're probably just fake anyway. Oh, we can now go through there.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way,
Ugh.
and beneath the floor, there's nothing.
I already hate this place. Look above us as well, there's spikes. Something's gonna happen here.
I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
No, thank you. There's gonna be something weird here.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid. Dying is much easier than living.
Oh! What? Oh, do I need to run? Okay. I needed to run there. I was just too paranoid. Okay. God, I have to start from here. Okay. Let's speed run this.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. Help! Help!
Let's wait for that thing. Boom.
That's Danny, a quiet young man. This mansion is quite
Yeah,
old.
I think it's gonna come
so
down.
Please, I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back any.
Okay, right, let's just run with our gun.
That was supposed to be the exit.
Okay, we're just gonna run.
But it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They
Oh,
want
no.
you to stay with
Really hard to aim quickly.
forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid. Dying.
Okay, so we avoided that weird cloud thing. Is it still coming? Oh my god, no, we haven't avoided it. Don't let me die here. Oh! That was close. Oh no, now we have to fight some weird crap. Okay, we can avoid this. Where are we going? Not here. Here? Strange dogs. Good dogs. Go here. I don't know what I'm meant to do here. Can't use any of these. Am I meant to start this? What am I meant to do here then? Okay. I'm meant to go into that control room and do something. Here? Nice. Oh my god. Thank god you can run around things in this. Okay, now we can pick up some stuff. Health drink, shotgun shells. What's that on the floor? Flyer for musical, there's nothing interesting about it. It's about Dawn the Duck, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information I really don't need right now. Yeah, exactly, we didn't. She just state the obvious, didn't she? That's just a shoe. I'm not going to go there yet because that's clearly what we're meant to be doing. Just checking for any ammo. There's a chain over here. Is this on the floor? No. This looks like I can use it. Chain. Haven't been able to save yet. Got a red shoe. What do I need to do with the red shoe? Don't tell me I have to go back to that place covered with demons. Because I just ran past them and didn't look about what to do in that area. What does it say about the shoe? What does it say? It has hooks on both ends. One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. It's too small for me to wear, not that I want to. Okay. So am I meant to go back in that place? I don't want to. This is the horse mascot. Hey, Huey the horse. Okay, right, we're gonna go and have to go back here. Oh, that noise! Oh god. Can't go there. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Switch is off. What's the point of turning it on now? Forget it. Well, you never know. Will I just pick up? Pick up something long and blue just then. Was that a stun gun thing? This thing. Submachine gun bullets, okay. That's what I did. So that's a telling sign. I wonder what I have to shoot down with a submachine gun. Do I have to use my hook here, maybe? Okay, so I don't have to be here yet. I haven't got a map though, so what? Could it be rusted? I'm not strong enough to budget no matter how much I pull. There's got to be a way. This chain to the door handle. That sounds fine. Better do something with the other half though. Oh, got to attach it to a. Maybe attach it to one of those things and start the machine. Start the engines. I want to attach it onto one of these and start it. It is time to play with these. What are you talking about? The end of this needs to go into... Pull the chain with something strong. It seems obvious what I have to do. But maybe not. Come on, Heather. Use that brain. Pull the chain with something strong. What do I... Oh, I still have the chain on me. Maybe do I put the... Attach it onto this thing that's sticking out. I should just put it on this. There we go. Now I can turn it on. We got there eventually. I love how the guys have gone as well, the evil people. Yes, turn the switch. That was lucky. Come on, Heather, let's do this.
Douglas! Are you hurt?
Can't move my right leg. It's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What? I don't think one will come.
I quite like Douglas because it means
Don't worry.
it makes the world feel a bit more real.
I'm used to it.
Having another person experiencing this.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
But anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him.
Let's bring this guy across a bit
good
more.
reason to risk my life.
Nice.
Don't you think?
Getting in close.
Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry.
Dead people don't cry.
Kid got
That's
himself
correct.
shot robbing his bank.
But why?
So, Deswan, how you doing? Just kicking off.
Because his
I've
pop
been in
was
this
a
for about 20
pianist,
minutes.
Good for nothing.
We're just in the old amusement park still.
No. Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out.
Douglas met with Claudia and said, I hate you kind of thing. I can't believe you did this to Heather because you lied to me, blah blah. Now he's hurt. And he might die.
Maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, I'm a 17-year-old girl surrounded by zombies. Easy.
Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this.
What's he doing?
What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Huh?
Yeah, you might be right.
Shoot yourself. He just died, basically nearly died, or he's probably gonna die to save me. And now he just tried to kill me. That's a bit weird. Rabbits all mashed up. This car seems pretty heavy. What happened to the person inside? Don't think they're alive anymore, Heather.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. Come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Can you give me your ammo,
Yeah.
please?
Well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest.
So he's broken his leg.
Don't die on me, okay?
Wait, what's all this moving stuff? Can we get anything from here? What the hell? Dead body inside this box thing. Dead bodies have just become normal now, already, haven't they? Dead body? Yeah, no worries. Classic. I went through a haunted house, Deathsworn, and it was terrifying. There's a bit when this dead body just literally flies out from the ceiling when you're walking, and you hear like a really loud scream, and I just jumped my ass off. Oh, here we go, the Fortune House. So you know we were just talking about haunted houses. Now we have to go into some place called Fortune House. This is literally like the park. I haven't been able to save for a while as well, I'm kind of worried. Nice. Client Claudia Wolf, oh, that's the weird one. Request searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie. Kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police, kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article, Alessa Gillespie, dead in fire. Oh yeah, didn't they purge her or something? Like a ritual. They burnt the child or something. Links to current case to be investigated, priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbours do not know real name. What is she hiding? So I'm not called Heather. What? Oh, I just got something. Douglas's notebook. Here we go, yeah. Oh, so this is actually Douglas's notebook. Okay. Wait, let me just examine this again. That was probably quite an interesting story. I want to see what he's written down in his journal throughout the game. Sounds like you might be ready for some comedy horror after this game. Gonna saddle up your pink training wheels. Comedy horror? What do you mean? Do they exist? According to the records, 24 years old. Client says looks 17. Oh, Claudia is the client. Claudia says looks 17, plausible. Lived in Portland till 12 years ago. Got wrapped up in a murder case. Harry shot suspect. Justifiable self-defense, so no punishment. Moved away immediately after. Started to use alias. Apparently no connection with the criminal. Just some occult freak. Slightly off from way back. Originally from Silent Hill, question mark. Okay. I have a woman's shoe for no apparent reason. Oh, weird stuff's gonna happen here. Let me save quickly. I hate it when you can hear like with people moving above you. Let's save. A doll head, that's normal. Looks like it has some meaning, but I really don't know what it is right now. Can I take the silver cup? Okay, so it looks like I'm meant to just walk out of here. Or run out. Hey, Ryoibi, Rick. Interesting name. How you doing, Tom? Nice to see you, bro. This game's already scared the crap out of me in the first 20 minutes, this stream. Things are getting... It's quite upping the ante quite a bit now. What the hell? I hate stuff like this in real life, let alone in a game. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's getting quite jump scary now as well. Hello. Cinderella doll. Snow White. Oh, this is one of those this is one of those things like in Disneyland. Those carts where you ride around and listen to the story. Photos on the ground. What could these be? Looks like Claudia. The shadow of Claudia. It could be Snow White and Cinderella. Oh yeah, the photos of these dolls. Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right. Something's wrong. Okay, so Snow White has a doll head in her hand. Should have a doll head in her hand. It's here. So she's going to do like a whole Hamlet thing. Why would Snow White have a doll head in her? That's not how it goes. It's not how the fairy tale works. Please don't wake up. That's correct. What happens now? Oh, Cinderella, her shoe. Put on the red shoe at Cinderella's feet. Okay, they're both sorted now. What do we do now? Are these things gonna wake up and be weird, or do we let's just go down here? Did it matter that we did that? What's this? A big dinosaur. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. Just a prop and not scary at all. I mean, yeah, we've seen some pretty scary stuff anyway, so. The dinosaur actually seems quite chilled. I'm waiting for the weird enemies to come. Oh, there we go. Let's go back to start. We're going to try and avoid this and carry on in this little train ride. There's no knob and no hand on the door. The door is shut tight and won't budge no matter how hard I push. Okay, well let's... Can we try the other side? Okay. So we're going the right way. We need to avoid these dogs and run around them. I just don't want to waste any ammo. We can MLG our way around. Oh, someone Term C96 is hosting my stream. Cheers, bro. I have to kill these things. I'm gonna try and bait it out. Nice. Round. Dog here. Can't cross there. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Good. Right. First aid kit. The only issue with dodging people like that is you can't really see if there's anything useful there, but I don't think there was. What the hell is this? Is that just a dead body? Yep, looks like it. Can't go there. We're gonna have to go in there, I think. We'll just... yeah. Nothing quite like an abandoned, bloodied... oh, look at that! They've got meat hooks on the... This is a bit weird. Who thought up this stuff? Oh, we're gonna have to fight one of these. This one's not moving. This horse is the only one not moving, it's because it was stabbed in the head. It's got a note on it. So that's what I read. What does it actually say on that? Turns count, you will die from the corpse. No to escape but way out. To kill before you are killed. You'll be saved by the something death. Oh, here we go. When 13 counts 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed. You'll be saved by the 12th death. I'll probably have to remember that. When 13 counts the 4th. Turns of the oh crap! To kill before you kill. Oh, so I need to do this, or I'll die. I'll die. Which is the 13th? Oh no, I'm gonna die, okay, aren't I? In 13 turns, count 4. If you wish to escape this. So on the 12th turn, how do I know how many times it's turned? I mean, that's literally impossible. I'm going to shoot one of these. Did I actually just shoot a live horse? Can I katana one? What are the ones blowing air? I killed that one. This one's blowing air as well. So the castle horse, maybe not. I don't know, but it's just kind of strange, that's all. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I think I'm just. I'm probably going to die for some curse. Morning Star. I think it's more efficient to do it like this. Morning Star's quite slow. So I'm just meant to just massacre these horses that are attached onto meat hooks. This is very normal. I'll kill the outside ones. A nice family-friendly game. There might be there's probably an actual like riddle to this, and I don't know if I've done it right at all. I think this is the last one. Status is quite bad. We done? Or did I do that all wrong? They just started up again. When 13 turns, count 4. What? When 13 turns, count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape from one out, to kill for your kill, you'll be saved by the 12th death. I've probably done this all wrong and I'm gonna like get a game over. Alright. What? Is that an evil me? Time to okay. Time to get the shotgun out. Or a stun gun? No, no, I wanna go full out on this bitch. Okay, that doesn't work apparently. Like this. Okay. No weapons work apparently. The red ones. Do I have to kill the red ones? I don't think so. Is that Alessas? Is that woman that was set on fire? Am I meant to just katana these ones? No. Okay, so I'm actually just meant to fight her. God, she's quite fast. Should I submachine gun her to death? If she can defend against this, I'll be impressed. Okay, she can defend against that. That doesn't make sense for multiple reasons. She just defends machine gun bullets, but with a tiny little knife. So I meant to do something, aren't I? Something I've yet to understand. Can I only kill her with a knife, maybe? Like this. Come on then, let's do this. Where are you? Something's on fire as well. Oh, it's just the middle, okay. Alright, let's do this then. I've got a knife. Come here, where are you running? I'm actually doing it. Come on. Come on, let's go, you little bitch. Trying to be me, are you? I'm the special one. Do I have to kill her with a... Can I think I can probably kill her with a katana, surely, if a knife works. There we go. Come here. Where are you going? Where are you at? Oh, are you joking? There's one with a gun! What? Oh, for God's sake. She's got a gun now. Fun. Sweet. Okay. Okay, I imagine I'm just meant to... Am I still meant to just do this? I feel like I could just do this to her again. I can't see what's going on. Can't see what's going on. Yeah, that's right. Oh, get away. Okay, I'm definitely meant to heal myself. Oh no! No, it's gonna hit me now! Press the wrong button. Okay, don't come out with a shotgun, please. Oh, okay, here we go. She's got this now. Okay, so literally, I have to just beat them up like this, okay. I wish I had a chainsaw, god damn it. I just don't know if I have enough medkits to handle this beating. It doesn't stop when she doesn't stop like hitting me. There we go. I'm behind her now. Good, yes. Please be it. Oh, are you joking? Oh no. She's actually got a... Guys, she has a submachine gun. What the hell am I meant to do with that? Okay, so my plan is to go and attack her, take an initial shot of bullets. I haven't seen the status thing get anything less than yellow yet, so if it gets... I'm going to take one hit and hope I don't die, and then I'll use this, because I've only got one left. I need to get in that position where she's looking away from me. Okay, so now it's red. I'm going to use this. Just don't shoot me. Just get away from me. Okay. Come on, come on. This is a battle to the death. I have no other medkit. Oh no 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 no! No, 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 no. So as soon as I start poking her and she gets some distance, she does that. So I started doing that jab, and I think the game triggers it, so if she's at a certain distance, she'll just start shooting you. It must start you from the beginning, like from the start of the boss fight, surely. It does, good. Okay, so none of the... I need to try and find a way where I'm hitting her behind her back. That seems to work well. Okay. Okay. Let's just hope this works. Now and then. Stop defending. Oh, she just got round me there. Okay, come on. Where you at? You freaky ass bitch. Okay, that's you done. First one done. What's my health like? It's alright. I don't know how far my health can go yet, so... Okay, she's got a bloody handgun. It stayed close, so she doesn't use it. So I reckon her hits will be... No! Okay, I can't see anything. That's right, move. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, my bad status. Okay. Die! She's getting some good hits on me. Okay, she's just... This is a really bad position for me. She got like 3 free hits on me. I need to find a way to get behind her. Oh, how can she hit me there? Okay, that's her done. Okay. I wish I could just shotgun someone to death. I couldn't. Can you actually hit her with like... If I mean, it's so much easier if I could actually shoot her, but I can't. It doesn't seem to work. I'll give it a go. Maybe when she's not facing me. That does actually work, okay. Just try and hit me. Okay, so basically I've got to wait for her to swing and then capitalise. So go near enough to bait her hitting me. Where you at? Okay, so I've got no handgun ammo left. Okay, I need to shotgun this bitch in the back. She's down. Good. The issue is this one has a submachine gun. Okay, I'm running. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh, she's on the floor. Perfect. Where's my katana? Okay, now we need to get back to our normal strategy. The dip and dodge. Getting on the floor. Okay, I'm going to take one of these because my health's really low. Okay, come on, you must be nearly dead. I can't get hit by a submachine gun again. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, actually this shotgun seems to be working quite well. Oh, she hit me over. Die. Yes! We did it! Did we? Dank memes to 692 spooky. I just beat her up hard. Oh my god, okay, that was a bit of a stressful fight. Well, now she's dead, good. Let's do this. It'd be better for myself to die after all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon, when I think of the endless pain it will bring when it's birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool, or lesser. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what, you and I don't think alike after all, and it's not that I don't remember that sick room either. Okay, so we remember sick room. A lesser is me. Yeah, how you doing, Dank Memes to 69 if you're still here? That literally looks like it's made out of skin, that door. Can we save somewhere, please? That would be great. Okay. Yeah, that's the door made out of skin. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, at night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I give to you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. This seems like some kind of... I'm reading out the rites of some demonic sacrifice. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls. Oh, you know what I should do to make it a bit more scary for you guys? Give me a sec.
As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise. O Lord, we will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favour us with your abundance. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours.
Right. Okay, so I guess we're going through here. There's the bitch.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
She's got a save thing on her book.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand.
What's going on behind us?
The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
What?
Alessa,
We turned insane.
is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you
What?
said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world.
Our controller's
But
vibrating.
you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
Why is my stomach doing weird things?
It's growing within you.
Am I like, what?
You despise me, don't you?
Am I pregnant?
Damn right I do!
What the hell?
That's good.
She wants me to feel hatred in my heart, doesn't she, or something? What the hell is going on in my body? Huh? Is that it? So now we just... Let's save quickly. I'm definitely going to have some weird spawn or something in my body, I can tell. Something weird. The Eye of Night tarot card. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and never forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. What's this one? 5. Promise. There's God's strength ran out. But there, God's strength ran out. Actually. Oh, okay, wait. I'm going to read these from the beginning. I have to find number 1 first. They rigged you like Metroid. I've never tried it. Metroid Prime and stuff like that. There's nothing I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. This is number 1. Origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached. Their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly. But death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. Birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun, prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from these 2 people. Okay, so that's Adam and Eve. How come term? Revelation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from the people. So then he gave us a lifespan. Nice. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god Zuchilab. Wait, was that how you say that? Zuchilbara. The yellow god Losbelvith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. Promise, but there's God's strength ran out and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. Oh yeah, and then this is the last one we just read at the beginning, isn't it? So that weird God died. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and never forget our faith. Okay, so they want a rebirth. I've been playing a lot of Metroid lately, and Metroid Prime could be a cool thing to stream. Okay, maybe, yeah. I'll have a think. This is where I need to be. There's no reason to go back to the amusement park. Okay. Was that the entrance to the amusement park? I thought we came through here. Apparently not. I think the next game I'm going to stream might be... it's probably going to be Kingdom Hearts. Because that's why I downloaded this emulator to start with. Though I played Hit and Run first and now this. Okay. So we're going to go through this door. Jukilbara is how you pronounce it, otherwise known as Valtiel. Jukilbara. Okay, thanks for that. I will try and remember that. He's the red god that's been guiding you. Supposedly been guiding me. I don't really know if he has or not, I guess. But they say he has. I don't know what that means. Chapel. Oh, this is where we are right now. That's like a floor map. We've just come through that top right dot. Okay. Oh, this is a map, is it? Yeah, that bottom left place is the amusement park, also locked. What a weird map. Oh, this is the confession rooms. I have a feeling that there's someone on the other side of that door. Okay, that's creepy as hell. The door is shut tight and I can't open it no matter how hard I try. Quick dab. So we didn't use any of our submachine gun ammo, so that's kind of good, I guess. I actually think we should run around with the stun gun. Get him on the floor. But the game barely elaborates on it, so it's not a spoiler. Okay. So you're just giving me some context. Okay, something weird's gonna happen here. What the fuck? Can you guys hear this, the crying? These are the cult scriptures. They don't look worth reading. Something's weird's gonna be here.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly, and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates.
Is that my mum?
Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory.
This is Claudia.
Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter.
Or was that Alessa's mum?
Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
Something weird's gonna happen. God, that's actually you get an option here. Just not gonna say anything. Because I don't. That's not a person, is it? It's gonna be something weird. Maybe I should have said something. But I don't know. I'm not a pastor. Okay, something's here. Okay, I'll keep a stun gun on me. Damn, Rick, that was fucked. You're the yellow god. The yellow one, yeah, the one we read about on the painting. He created the red one, and then was I meant to say you're forgiven or something? What? Can I grab something here? I'm gonna keep dodging it. Where is this places? Oh no 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 no! Oh no no no! It's both two of them. Are you joking? Oh my god! So there's one other thing in here. How am I meant to do this? I don't have the ammo. Like we literally just fought that boss. I have a submachine gun I can maybe use. Yes, yeah. Alessa's the yellow god. And she's inside you, so I'll make you the yellow god. Okay. Right. I'm gonna get my submachine gun out. Oh no! god, we could do something. God, it's really hard to dodge those guys in a small corridor, so... Shelves are covered with file folders and borrowing books. No useful information here as far as I can tell. So we have to make a break for the far room when we get out of here. Cassette tape. A bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. In heraldry, symbolises a religious group. So we have that symbol on us right now that is on that piece of paper. We have that little coin. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past and future. So that's the same symbol we've been saving in every time, and that we now have that little coin as well. So the two outer circles are charity and resurrection, past, present, future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colours, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. You figured that out in Silent Hill 1, what? Being the yellow god? I'm gonna grab these bullets here. See, you wouldn't know that if you didn't do some looking there, those bullets. Let's just reload our handgun. I don't know if one hit from those guys is going to kill me though, that's the thing. I want to save my... I think I might risk it and save my... I've only got one left, so I reckon I can take one hit and turn red. I don't think I'm going to die. I'll equip this because this at least puts them on the floor. And then, yeah, we've literally just got to run. Good, look at that! Oh my god, that was pro. That was pro. Snuck in between them. Oh my god. Oh my god, can you see that? Look on the floor, guys. Look on the floor steps. Oh my god. That is haunting. Oh my god. Don't come out of me. That is really weird. It's going to just appear, isn't it? Picture here of an angel flying into the heavens, nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture there. Oh. The girl cries and footsteps disappear beyond it after all. Okay, right, get my gun out now. Oh. God damn it. Well, at the end, when Alessa comes out of Cheryl, she's bright yellow and floating. It's subtle, but there. Picture of an angel after move it, okay. Luckily I can't hear any radio static. I'm gonna turn around. Oh. The hell. St. Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. St. Alessa, that's Alessa, yeah. Mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. So I'm Alessa, and then Heather's basically the baby, and that's kind of confusing. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. And the me here and now that sought life. Okay, so there's two versions of me. St. Nicholas, miraculous hands, the Doctor of God. What about in here? The circle means reincarnation, that's what it said on the paper back there. So death isn't the end, pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation I've died as a lesser, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. Oh, we can save, good. Good. Belfry. So we are basically a lesser, we've confirmed that. And now we've got to go follow some crying child. Fun times. What is that on the right? That is weird. It's just crawling up and down on the right. Music, the atmosphere music is so good in a bad way, if you know what I mean. Okay, I can hear static. There's a sign there. Start shaking, yeah. We got this. Come here. We killed it. You're a daughter of God, and Valtiel is the son of God. Silent Hill religion is a little confusing, yeah. That thing died fast, actually. That was good. Oh, we don't want... What? No, we don't want to do this. We're going to go back up. We're going to check upstairs first. This is a weird church. The library. Sheet of paper here, but it's blank. A moon tarot card. Someone's here. There he is.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted.
I like the background music in these like cutscenes.
Well, who are you anyway?
So it's like from the Matrix.
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why
Debatable.
did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like.
So it's definitely a
Point
devil.
is that now I really am on your side.
Can't trust
I
anyone.
don't want God to be born. It wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
What
You
one
come
evil
here
guy.
and enjoy spilling their blood. And
What's wrong with his glasses?
listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
I wouldn't say excited, more like necessary.
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Don't worry. It's just a joke.
He's weird.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the Seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
Yeah, I've got that seal.
You mean this thing?
Ah,
Yes, that's it. As long as we have
Lord Vader 14. Cheers for following, dude. Thanks, Vader. Thanks for following, man. I know you're not a big fan of Twitch, but appreciate that, dude. How was your stream? You playing? I saw you playing PlayerUnknown Battleground, weren't you? How's that going? I've been playing a bunch of Fortnite. Quite similar. Okay, so we've got a book now. This is interesting. Otherworld Laws. Okay, I guess I'll have a read of that in a second. These books look like real mind benders. Think I'll leave them alone for now. That's not the only thing that's mind bending about this place. It's not just the books. Something here. Books that are real mind. Oh no, wait. What this one? Silent Hill's Ancient Gods. A study of the etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. That is definitely Lucifer in the top right corner. 100%. The goat guy. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus shared characteristics begin to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with the demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Yes, sir, I was playing PlayerUnknown's Battleground. Oh, Cat is kick-ass at Fortnite. PS4, I don't know how my stream went. No reviewer, but I have fun regardless. It's not about views, dude, don't worry about it. As long as you have fun. I'm going to watch some Supernatural soon. I saw you were doing Silent Hill. Check my YouTube. And no notifications, so I was forced to check elsewhere. Are you on my Discord, dude? You might just be on Kayev's Discord. You should join my one, and this is my channel. It's in the my comments below my channel. I'll just post there, obviously. Exactly, not about views, just have fun. Exactly, my man. There's a book on Tarot here. Tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbered 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. The second card, High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardner deck has more than 22 cards. The Gardner deck does not exist today. It's mentioned only in the literature. It's said that these extra cards are based on the lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly, transcendental existence, i.e. God. Okay. That's actually the agent of God that comes out of Alessa in the end of Silent Hill 1. Oh, okay. No, I don't have your Discord. We'll check your, yeah, I just pasted it in underneath Twitch in my, you know, when you can comment. In my comments, I put it there. I have, because the link wasn't permanent, so I made it permanent now. I think we're near the end as well, dude. If you, I put all these on VODs, but I don't know if you're that interested in watching the whole VODs. But it's been a very weird and fun game to play. Let's check some of the stuff we just got. Also, what is this? There's no label, but the tab's been removed. Might be worth checking out. Do we have a player? It's a radio, no. That doesn't double up as a... No, it doesn't. That thing looked like Lucifer. Oh, okay. Says my Discord link is expired. Make a new one and set it to never expire on options. Yeah, I did do that. Let me just quickly check for you, dude. Okay. I'm gonna put it in here, dude, for you in the chat. That should never have expired, but I thought I changed it. Okay, let's read this. Otherworld Laws, the big old book I got from Vincent. The Seal of Metatron. Sounds badass. This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. Okay. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster, and is also difficult to control. It's not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metraton, also known as the Agent of God. Okay. In my Discord now, good lad. Small steps. We're getting there, Vader. We're getting there, Vader. I don't think it's an especially good card. What, are we playing Gwent all of a sudden now? Okay, that's an Eye of Night. And that's the moon. Okay. I think we're good. Let's head down in this weird, twisted nightmare. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but churches don't usually have these kind of areas in them, do they? Yeah, Metatron is the name of that Lucifer thing. Okay. Oh my god. The door's open. Inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe no, they're definitely dead. I would hope so. Oh my god, the creaking above me. There's nothing important here. I haven't looked too closely though. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near these. Corpse wrapped in some vinyl type bag. This crazy mixed up world has got me used to the strangest things. Easy to say, they're still totally disgusting. I feel like I'm going to go crazy myself sooner or later. I might even already be crazy, who knows. Hanged Man tarot card. Okay, so I think we just have to kind of collect tarot cards at the moment. Metatron is the name of the Lucifer thing. Oh, okay. It doesn't have a very scary name. Metatron's not too scary, is it? What a nightmare. I'm just glad I didn't seem to be getting up anytime soon. Just in case. Okay, Rick Players, this game is reinforcing my need to watch Supernatural. I feel honoured that I was holding off that show to watch you. That's a rare gift. Thanks, my man. It's a very strange game, this, dude. Very strange. It was normal to about 3 hours ago in the game time. Then everything suddenly went very, very weird and dark and creepy and disgusting. Yeah, you too, bro. Thanks for popping in, man. He's scary looking, yeah. Although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. Okay. This room just looks like Dad's. It's more than just a resemblance. Dad's not sleeping in the bed though. Oh, this is where... Oh, this is literally Dad's room, yeah. It's a musty diary on the bed. Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for providing a good watch. Accent is hard to turn away from. Also, bloody bloke. Laters. See you, dude. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense even that... Shall I put on the accent for this? Shall I? For this bit.
I'll try. I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me.
Thanks, Dad. So it was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. Did that work? That voice change? I thought it was quite. I thought I could do that for the his diary, pretending to be him. Stun gun battery. Stun gun. I can't pick it up, can I? Right. No, that's the same. Go around here. No, I can't. What? We need to go out here and take a right. So we got another tarot card in here, that was good. We have no health. Can I combine these? Okay, what's the new one we got? Hangman. Okay, I need to be able to dodge these guys. It worked fairly well. Nice, thanks. Okay, we can do it, guys. We can dodge these guys. No, we can't. God. Okay, we took a little bit of a hit there. A little slice. I'm gonna take my handgun out just to be on the safe side. I need some medikit. I need a med kit. Oh no. Oh, the camera angle. Oh my god. Okay, no. Oh my god. So you're saying I have to go through here? God damn it. Alright. Okay, we're nearly dead. Get a katana out. So I killed one guy instantly, but the other two screwed me over. Luckily they didn't hit very hard, but I've got no medikits now. I'm in dire straits, as we know it, guys. I have a very bad feeling about my luck now. Right. Give me a medikit, please. A brass key. We can save. Thank God. It wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't the one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. Okay. In here. Drawing block. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover there's a picture of Dad. Thing is, she's like, oh, I'm worried about going crazy. Your house isn't in a church, so clearly you're going crazy because you're seeing all this stuff here. It's not normal. That's the thing. It's like, unless you grew up, you know your house is here. It doesn't make sense. On the front cover is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. Okay, so we've got 3 magic cards? What to do then with all these, I'll tell you straight and I won't tease. Just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row. But that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. That's the hangman, isn't it? To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone though, his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. We have a moon card, yeah. So I think this goes into our memos, doesn't it? So we can look at this later. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night, better be careful. It's not on your right, turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it. A frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Okay. Okay, so this is the tarot's thing. Okay. Shelves are jammed with books. Top shelf is books on religious teachings and textbooks, serious stuff. The other 2 shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. This is a closet. It's meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. Wax nostalgic. Who says that? What's here? Memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening. Or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. It looks like Dad wrote this too. Okay. I need 5 tarot cards. 1, 2, 3. What's this? This is the model for my old room key. Okay, so we need to go into a room somewhere here. Okay, we need to check the closest room to us on this corridor first. We've saved, so that's good. Let's just save again after we've checked everything, so we don't have to do it again. Okay, this is Alessa's room. Can we start putting cards? Actually, no. We'll just wait until we get 5. I can't see anything. Okay, looks like we're running, guys. Oh no. It's a bit disturbing, isn't it? Okay. Don't come out of me. Just let me get my tarot cards. I haven't checked the other side yet, the other bit of the corridor, but this is not going to be normal, is it? Okay, lots of handgun bullets. Some kind of drug here, but there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky, never mind. Weird sound effects going on. Oh, there's drugs here though. Let's get the health packs, finally. My god. Picture here, but it's not my style at all. There's something stuck in this book. Oh, tarot card, yes, the Fool. This book, I feel like I have read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglaophotis. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from a herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. Said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful. What is a poultice? It's powerful, but as it is rare, it's extremely difficult to obtain. Do we have any? It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Of course I do, I was always like that back then. That doesn't look like a 7-year-old. Looks like a 25-year-old or something. Okay, well, I can hear weird stuff going on around me. 24 years ago, Mo Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with his suffering. So that's why we're kind of contracting at the moment, isn't it? Though I was wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days, and I don't want to remember them because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. Don't want to remember. Get me out of here. Okay. The sign's gonna be here, isn't it? Oh crap. This guy. Let's try and run around him. Nice, good. Not good. Okay, so now there's two of them there. Oh, there's a weird... Oh! There's people hanging up there. Can you see that? There's two bodies hanging. It's disgusting. So how do I get around here? Looks like we can't. Okay, we've got to run back and try and save the game. And then we need to look for the final tarot card, which should be in a locked room because we have a brass key to something. What's just locked up here? Oh, near the church, the first bit. Near the altar. Okay, so we have to go back, all the way back and up those stairs, up the elevator. And we've got to not die here. We can do it. Run around, run around, run around. Yep, nice, nice. These big guys are going to be here as well. We're going to clear these guys. Hopefully there's no respawns, otherwise I'll be screwed. Let's quickly save in the meantime. I imagine we have to go to that with that key to that bit of the church, because there's nothing else that needs unlocking here. Go up here. Let's go across. I think we go straight, left, okay. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, straight and left. There's going to be some respawns, I think. Yeah, there's a huge guy right in front of me. Brilliant. So we're going to go round him and then run to the right as soon as you can. Okay. Go in between. Oh no, those aren't respawns, they were there at the beginning. One hit from those guys and oh my god. What's happening? What the hell is happening? Something's coming, isn't it? Okay. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Oh, that's one of those guys. Let's hide quickly here. Okay, this is a classroom. There's gonna be a weird classroom person, isn't there? I need that other tarot card. What's written on here? Deal thief. What does that say? Home thief. Oh, go home, drop dead thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. It's interesting how the characters now, she's now correcting herself a lot in just the simple text stuff. Okay, submachine gun ammo. Okay. Pretty ho-hum picture. A ratty old notebook on the podium. Let's see if there's a letter stuck in here too. Oh wait, there's a letter. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother's abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. Kay Gordon. Who the hell's Kay Gordon? Okay, so there's the big guy still here, I think. Tape deck. Okay, let's put in this cassette tape we've had for a while.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since in the womb of the Holy Mother until the time of the
So we are the Holy
awakening.
Mother.
That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Sounds a bit like Vincent.
Father Vincent.
Yeah. Father
I
Vincent.
heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Right. Okay. Well, these letters, no, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organisation's money for his personal benefit. I've also heard rumours that Father Vincent's been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organisation grow. Even though we believe in God, if there was some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. Who's LS? Should I know that or not? Oh my god, a med kit. crucial. So we've got machine gun ammo, med kit. What we're looking for is a tarot card. I hope it's not. Oh my god. Okay. Is it round here? Is there something around here? I don't have to die here. This can't be just a room full of death and nothing else here. Why would that happen? Okay. A tarot card. High Priestess tarot card. That's it, we've got 5. The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. So this is Claudia's diary. Well, I'm gonna try and do my Claudia voice.
November 10. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then, why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to rebuild paradise, for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I've been searching for in there. How to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now though, and that's what's hard.
Okay. That voice was probably like really high, wasn't it, on helium? There's an old birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Okay, so now... what's our health at? Okay, so now we have the big journey to make. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tarot cards. So we need to go back to... where is it? We need to go all the way back, past the weird changing rooms and stuff, downstairs to that save point and open that door to God, apparently. Okay, so what's my situation here? I've now got quite a decent amount of ammo now and stuff, 40 of those, some shotgun stuff, a lot of submachine gun, 2 of these, and a first aid kit. I just can't take a hit, I really can't take a hit. I need to save everything. So I'm going to go through here. God, I hate schools. Like school things. Okay. So through here, I have to... yeah, this is when it starts getting weird. I have to just avoid getting hit here and find the doors. Oh no! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, you bitch. Let's take a left. So yeah, I got hit on the floor there. by that little weird slug guy. Okay. I need to get moving before everything gets really dark. I can't see crap. Oh, it's one back, isn't it? Please don't respawn. Okay, stuff's getting weird. Okay, here we go. It's turret time. Save up. Alright, let's look at this memo. Let's just see how this works first. Oh, do I just have to place these? Oh, I can't combine these. I don't really know where I'm going to put these, but I'll just put some stuff here for the moment. Actually, no, I won't. Not yet. Let's think about this. Where is the memo? About turret? No. Which one was it? No, it's not this. K. Gordon's notebook? No. Cultist symbol. It's before that then. Dad's diary. Which one is it? Complaints? No. Which one was it then? Right. Maybe it's not a... Maybe it's actually just here. Okay, so it's in, it has to be my memo. Okay, these are all the things we saw at the beginning in the church. Sent a lessons portrait. I'll just say that. Okay. So the next thing was about religion. Oh wait, is it just next to me actually, the book? Yeah, I think it's just here, isn't it? Maybe? Oh yeah, it's just here. Okay, what to do then with all these? To tell you straight. Alright, tease. First thing you must know is that there's something in each row. Okay, so there's 3 rows. That's not half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. Okay, so the underground man. Okay, the moon is above the sky. Let's just do it one at a time. Upside down man's there. His tears are profound, so maybe he cries down. So he's crying down. Leave him alone. His left and right, there's nothing. There shouldn't be anything to his left and right. The moon is above the sky, is it? Let's check. To his right and to his left there's no one around. Leave him alone, through his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky. Full or crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. So this hanged man has to go low. The light is on the head of a clown. On the head means above the clown. That's night, not light though. Don't really know. Right. Okay, let's look at that. Check this one. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Yeah, that's fine. Leave him alone. Those tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky. So the moon card is above the Eye of Night, which is the sky card. Twinkling light. So the moon. So the twinkling light is the moon in the sky, and that's going to be above the clown. Twinkling lights, it's like a crown. So the clown is just above the hangman, and then there's the moon above him. Praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Okay, so the priestess looks up at the night sky. Let's try that. So, full above is going to be the moon. Priestess looks up at the sky and worships it. Or maybe this side. Okay, so it's still locked. I don't know how you confirm if it's done or not. We'll see. Put this here. It's definitely the moon, yeah? Cool. Okay, that's not going to work. Now I have to read the end of this riddle. It's kind of a... checking this out. There's a card in every row, so we've done that already. The upside down man's on the ground, we've done that. To the right, to his left, there's no one around, we've also done that. It does say to his right as if there's no one around, so that doesn't mean there couldn't be a sky or moon. The moon is up above the sky. Wait, so the moon is above the sky. So twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. One more hint. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Eye of Night. Okay, that's the Eye of Night card. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn it to the left and you'll keep it in sight. Okay, so turn it to the left and keep it in sight. One of these cards, one of the people on these cards looks to the left. That's the Fool. So maybe this hanged guy goes here. Why does... So she has to look up at the night, at the sky as well. It doesn't say. The hangman says to his left or to his right. Maybe it's like something like this. Right. So we take this. Maybe the hangman goes in the middle. This goes above. No, it can't, because it above has to be the moon above the Fool. Because that's the light in the sky. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the eye and the... Yeah, it says keep it to your... keep it in sight. This is confusing. The upside down man under the ground, yeah, that's fine. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Check, we've done that. Leave him alone. Though his tears, well, I don't know what that means, though his tears are profound. Because that's maybe something he cries down. He could be put at the top, maybe. The moon is above the sky, so the moon card is above the sky card, the Eye of Night card. Full or crescent, floating high. Floating high means it's somewhere high up and it's going to be in the top row, I think. Twinkling light sits like a crown. What's a twinkling light? Is it on the moon or an Eye of Night? It rhymes. Twinkling light, Eye of Night. That rhymes. I don't know if that means anything. Your Excellency praying to God Most High. That's the priestess. Do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? So the priestess has to be underneath the Eye of Night. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. What, the eye? Better be careful, it's not on your right. So we know the priestess has to be above the Fool, has to be a light like a crown. The only light going on here is the moon one. So whatever happens, wherever this clown is, it has to be above. Keeping the Eye of Night in sight is to the left. who's to say the Fool doesn't go here and the Moon goes here? And the thing goes here? Or she has to be looking up at the thing, doesn't she? So the clown. No, because the keep it in sight. That would be here. He's looking at the thing. But it can't be on your right. Yes, it's on your left. But where the hangman maybe goes here then. This thing can't be on the right, the Eye of Night. What was the riddle? What's up, bro? The riddle was, I'll read it to you. We have the cards we currently have. I'll show you guys quickly. The cards we have is a Fool card, which is like a clown. The Eye of Night and the Moon. So there's a Night card and there's the Sky card, but this is basically a Sky card. And then the Moon. Then we have the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. So we have 3 people and 2 objects, 2 things. Priestess, Hanged Man, and the Fool. And then the Eye of Night and a Moon. The riddle is... First things you must know is that there's something in each row. So in each row we have something, that's fine. But that's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. 3 would be too hard to fit. That means... Anyway, the upside down man is the hanged guy. And he is under the ground. To his right and to his left there's no one around. So under the ground implies the Fool and the High Priestess have to be standing on top of him, because then that would imply there's ground underneath them. I think that's what I think. And to his right and to his left, there's no one next to him, so you can't have a card next to the hanged guy on either side. Leave him alone though; his tears are profound. The Moon is above the sky, so the Moon has to be above the Night card. Full or crescent, floating high. Floating high implies that it should be on the top row. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Twinkling light. Is a twinkling light the Moon? I think that's the Moon. Because Eye of Night is not a light, it's nighttime. So twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So I think the Moon card has to be above. No, that would be the Eye. What the Eye is, the Eye of Night. Eye above the Fool, Hanged Man in the middle bottom. Twinkling lights is like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So you think the eye is the twinkling light? Okay, maybe Eye of Night. So you'd have the hangman at the bottom, the Fool, the Eye of Night. Your Excellency praying to God Most High. Do you think you can tell me? So the Excellency is the priestess praying. Do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? My issue is if you have the Fool, no, if you have the hangman, then the Fool, then the Eye of Night. The priestess, it doesn't imply she's praying to the moon here because it says why is she looking up at the night sky? So we need to have the priestess looking at the card as well, up. But you can't have the priestess looking up at the night sky if the Eye of Night is above the Fool. But, okay, we'll see. One major point you must note is now the last before you take a whack. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. Okay, so let's try this. Hangman, middle bottom. We know that. Let's put the Fool above because he has to be... doesn't have to be above, but he's doing this. So we're thinking for now... We're thinking it's this maybe? Priest below the moon. Yeah, she's below the moon. They would be to the left and right rows because you can't have 3 in a row. Yeah. I don't think this works. Yeah, it doesn't work. The priestess has to be under the priestess. Well, we can switch these around maybe? Let's see. So, when it says no one to the left and right for the hangman, does that mean you can put him in the corner maybe? I think the hangman should be the only one in the middle. True, because also you've got to remember a row isn't just along, it's also up, so we can't have 3 in the middle maybe. Unless I put the hangman here. Because there's no one on his right as well. That doesn't work. The priestess and the moon should be on one side. And the Fool and the Eye on the other. Okay, so this, here, this, here, this, here. Oh no, wait, the moon here? Maybe we can now switch these around. Because then that means no rows have 3 on them. Did it, guys. Thanks for the help. That's awesome, we did it. We did it. No riddle's going to stop me and my chat. Twitch chat owned it. Okay. This is just getting real, guys. Stuff's got to get very weird. Where's my shotgun? Got my gun. I think I'm going down into maybe hell. Something's about to kick off.
What do I want?
Back to the creepy stuff.
For the two of you to
We had a nice
die,
break there.
That would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like less than 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You
A snack.
God? You will go to hell.
Not that again!
These guys are weird, aren't they?
Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way...
Did you kill me? Well... Well... The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God.
Oh crap!
The time has come.
My sweets fell over me.
You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell!
Oh my god. She got stabbed. Wasn't he her friend? Well, not friend, but follower.
What did you do?
Nothing important.
I'm kind of happy he died,
You're
though.
not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come.
It does look like Milo from Atlantis, yeah.
Lisa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Unless, my dearest, for the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Would we do that?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
She's gonna die, surely.
But God loves even you. Now, Alyssa, there's nowhere else to run.
Is she the boss? Okay, my controller's vibrating. Ugh!
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day.
You screwed up child.
I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Oh, am I shooting her now? Okay, we're gonna get pretty hardcore in this, are we? Is it submachine gun time yet? Apparently not.
Alessa? Oh, God! Bring us salvation!
What is going on? Huh? What? Did I just... What's going on? How do I lose a cutscene? Are you joking? What? That is pretty weird. I lost a cutscene. Savage game. Okay, right, let's quickly do this again. Okay, let me just save. I think I might have had to use that seal. Yeah, I think I just I'm too used to just shooting things. Okay, let's use this seal. Now save, so we don't have to do the magic thing again if we die. I'll just skip all this quickly. Okay, I can't use this. What do I do? I use my pendant. I've had this for ages. I can finally use it.
What are you doing?
I've had this for the whole game. Is there something in that I ate?
She is nearly here.
What is going on? This is weird. Did I force myself to throw up?
Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
Oh, what the hell is that? Is that like the demon? Oh, that's like... I'm pretty sure Afterbirth just came out of my mouth. That's disgusting.
Looks like God didn't make it.
I just threw up God.
Stop! God is...
Claudia!
Oh! Oh my god, that is disgusting. I just threw up like afterbirth and she ate it.
Lessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God.
Oh my god.
You can't do it, Alessa. I will.
She's gonna turn into an evil. She's the final boss, isn't she?
Claudia! Claudia!
Oh my god. This is a disgusting game. Is she gonna fall down that hole? What the hell? Was that the devil saying? Oh, brilliant. We have to go down there, don't we? Of course we do. Can I go somewhere else? Can I do anything else? Do I have to go down? This is like the evil version of the chapel we were in at the beginning. Man, that was disgusting. She just ate like my thrown up bloody god. Makes you feel ill, that. Okay, alright. Looks like we're going down, ladies and gentlemen. Without being able to save and having low health. Let's equip. You know what, let's just equip our submachine gun right off the bat. Yeah. We've got a lot of handgun ammo. That's at least a bit good. Right. Is it fully loaded, this gun? Yeah, it is, okay. Oh, no, maybe we don't have to go down there. Oh. Okay. Why can't we just leave it there? We just left. Claudia's dead. What the hell is going on? What is, like, the imagery in this game? I clearly have to, there's a boss fight here or something, isn't there?
Can't be dead.
Because video game.
I was gonna kill you. This is God.
What? Okay. I don't think I can kill it yet. dodge flames. I played some World of Warcraft before, I know how to dodge flames. Ugh. Now I can shoot you. Oh, I got hit. Okay, now I'm kind of vibrating because of that. How do I reload? Okay, I can't. I'll get the shotgun out. Maybe the shotgun might be better. Get away from me, bitch. Okay, she hit me quite hard there. Okay, I should be fine for a couple of hits then if I get a hit here. What is she doing though, like? Is that a she as well? Like, so many questions. Ooh, double this time. Is it getting a little bit harder? Give me your head. Have I got enough ammo? 6 bullets left in my shotgun. Maybe there's different phases as well. I've got to be careful. Don't waste my ammo. This is like one of those like weird amusement rides that you get. You get like stuck to the wall. Spins around, you know, the thing that keeps you stuck. Just keep dodging like this, seems to be working. Oh. Too close there. I felt I was quite far away. Maybe not. Okay. So what does one hit do? One hit's hard actually. Damn. I don't think I have any Oh no, no. Really bad for me there. Come on, Rick. Am I meant to maybe be doing something as well, or is this the right thing? I don't know. It's just constantly burning that robe in the middle. It seems. dodging there. Maybe I can shotgun it to death. I mean, do this to death. The organ music has me thinking of Legend of Zelda, actually. Oh, I'm doing that. Come on, mate. I think I might die here because I've screwed that up so badly. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm 100% dead. Oh my god. It gets quite hard to dodge. Because also the way your game moves and stuff. Oh. It's like a weird boss fight as well, this one actually. I think I'm going to keep my distance a bit more when I go in to shoot her. So I'm going to start with this, as per usual. Because I was getting hit a couple of times by it, so I keep my distance. Starting in the middle as well because these fire doesn't hit you as easily. And I think it's good when it's just one at a time. I think I'm going to run inside like that. It seems to work well. Yeah, see that's bad what I do there. I should have got hit there. Run inside. Right here, run in instead. And you can run round the fire. Wait for the fire to move to me, really. Okay. There we go. When two come, I don't really know, it's a bit of a kamikaze of it. There you go. Comes out of you like a bit like a line. Wait. There you go, move up. Why has it got its head stuck in flesh? Dodge. Seems to be 3 bursts as well. Okay, that's good dodging actually, that. Time it so when they both come at you. Wait for it to, they both basically will make a line. So here we'll make a line in a sec, yep, and I'll dodge that. Nice. I think I've got this down a little bit. Are you sure you want to know? I don't know what's going on. The imagery in this game is, oh crap. The imagery in this game is one of the weirdest things about it. It also makes it good, I guess, though. It is a horror game after all. Okay, come at me, come at me. Nice. Is that meant to be her then? Or actually God's grown in her, isn't it? That was a quadruple one, that. Got any ammo here? 17 bullets, that's alright. It's a female genitalia suffers a brick through a window. Is it? Actually, I guess it's that hole, isn't it? Oh no, I got hit there. Bad for me. First time I got hit that, I used this. SMG ammo really left. I think you should try to swing at her pelvis. Okay, I've got enough for one burst. I'm getting the hang of the dodging now. Change to a gun like this. I don't know if it's going to do much damage with shotgun at this range, but better safe because otherwise she kind of the god thing slaps you. Nice. Timing it to a T, guys. This god bitch woman ain't going to touch me. Until she starts doing some other thing, then maybe I'll be screwed. I don't have a map of this area. Oh no. Stop laughing. Focus. I don't have a map of the female genitalia. How weird. Okay. Hey, you bitch. I only got one hit that time. She's getting angry at me. Timing down. Going on the whole theme of attacking childbirth. No, maybe actually, yeah. You're better at reading into this than I am. So I'm not looking at chat because I'm just trying to focus on killing this bitch. Yeah, she's only letting me get one hit at a time. I've got one. I'm just going to go with this for now. Actually, I'm going to do this as well. A normal medic thing. There we go. You think I should melee it? It seems like it's getting more angry, so that's good. It means it's losing health. The female genitalia is losing health. Okay, let's pump this bitch. Like that. Attacking. Okay. I don't think I can do any damage to it whilst it's up there. As in, like, I can't shoot it now, for example. So the inside of her vagina is burning. I pumped it full of ammo. Imagine having to melee this to death. Anything you could, you'd die. You can't like do the whole Morning Star on this thing because it swipes you. It's a good thing I saved all my ammo and ran past those guys in the church. Okay, come here. I think I have to reload, yeah. Don't worry, we've got plenty more bullets to deal with you. I don't know if I'm meant to use like a symbol. Do you reckon I'm meant to use like a symbol here? Like this thing. Like maybe I'm doing it right. I'm just taking a while. Die, you stupid thing. Have we got enough bullets to pump into the next round? 5, yeah, 5. It's 5 and it does it. It goes back to normal. Doesn't seem like too much of a dangerous god. Just throwing fire at me. Then again, it's literally surviving tons. Very durable god. It's tanking my bullets like an absolute beast. Hasn't sent any. Die. It's dead. Or something. I think it's dead. That was a long fight. She loves kicking things, doesn't she? How does she get out of here? Or is she going to pass out and wake up somewhere else?
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Go on, Heather. Escape. What does she see? Or nothing? Oh, Douglas. He's probably dead now, isn't he? just broke his leg. He's not like dying, is he?
Is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
What?
Oh! Just a joke.
That's not funny.
You've got terrible taste.
I never know. It could be that.
Heather.
She is double personality, isn't she?
Only that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
She seems very carefree after what she's just been through. Is that it?
Spoke of tortured souls, so
Funky music.
the toll. You can lose all you have.
Black screen.
Refuse to give in.
Maybe it should be rolling the credits or something? Just doesn't show it.
Survive. You must have the will.
Maybe. I think it's just doing a song at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we finished the game. So it sounds like the end of like a film kind of credits thing. Well, I think we've done it, guys. So that was an awesome game. Silent Hill has 3 endings. What are the other ones? What was the ending there? What, killing God? We did that. And then my name is Cheryl. I imagine one of the ways that it changes the ending is, you know, in that confession room. Instead of saying you're forgiven to that person, I just didn't say anything. I imagine that might have changed it as well. That was just a normal one. Yeah. I press A. I press start. Oh, here we go. Okay. Clear time, 7 hours 45 minutes. So what? Action level, normal. So I got, oh, this is cool. Actually, it's a full stat thing. So action level, normal, clear time, that. Split worm kill time. Oh, these the... Oh, okay, yeah, these are the boss fights. Can't remember the split. Oh, the split worm, you know, at the beginning, where when it burrows between the ground, that big worm, that was the first boss we fought, yeah. I can't remember the missionary in Leonard. Memory of Alessa, yeah, and the god fight took 10 minutes. That's a long boss fight. That's like old school boss fight, that. 10 minutes. Cleared it once, yeah. Saved 57 times. Item number... Okay, so look at the stars we got for that. We did everything. We got every single item in the game, I think. Look at the star level we got. All these boss fights are 1 star, apart from the worm. We got really good for that, apparently. Defeated enemies by shooting, 41, fighting, 38. Yeah, we started towards the end when we realised about the ammo situation. I started killing people a lot with the stun gun, and then the heavy charge katana thing. Total damage. Apparently we did really bad total damage. Maybe because we ran past a lot of enemies. Okay. Well, guys, there you have it. We finished Silent Hill 3. Thanks for hanging out with me in the chat as usual. It's awesome to play a game like this and to have people who've both played it and haven't, and everyone to be in the mix together talking about it. It's been awesome. Really good game. Really picked up about halfway through when everything started getting super creepy. It turned much more into a horror game at that point, with some really genuinely quite jumpy and scary bits. The story obviously is the main thing about these Silent Hill games, I guess, and the story was great in this. I really liked some of the elements of it. It's a really screwed up story, but you know, when I say like, I don't mean I I loved it. I thought it was really nice, but it was a great, well done story. A little bit confusing at times, but I guess I can figure that out maybe when I go to the Reddit and find out all the things I can't remember or don't understand. But I thought it was a great game. And finally played it because I heard about this game and I'd known about it for ages because my brother used to play it. So I've finally done it now. So I feel like that's exactly what I wanted to do. And get back and play some of the awesome old games I never did. And this is an old game, 2003. So right, I think I'll leave it there then, guys. Unless there's anything. The extra new game has been added. Play from there to see and enjoy extra features. Starting from new game or begin a new game without the extra features. You've fulfilled the conditions for a hidden weapon, flamethrower. I love that. Extra costume has been added to the start screen. If you select this and enter the password, you can get a new costume. You got the extra costume password. Happy birthday. That's badass. I love games that do that. It's a bit like a really old school early version of New Game Plus, isn't it? Do you wish to save play results and rankings, such as cleared info and extras? Yes, I'll save that. Let's put this data in. There we go. So I thought it was going to be like a 10-hour game. It's actually 7 hours and 45 minutes for me. What's this extra costume? Let's see if we can see it. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to play again. I can find out later. Well, anyway, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, awesome game. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later, and hope you guys enjoyed the experience and enjoyed the game. It's now making me want to play some other games as well, in light of this. Anyway, cheers guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.